Hello, everyone. Today we are here with the Xth CHEMICAL.
Hello.
Is there anything you'd like to say before we get started?
No, not really. Got nothing much to say actually. I just thank you for allowing me to be interviewed by you.
My pleasure. All right, you are a narrator, so we got some narrator questions for you. Okay.
Lay 'em on me.
How did you come up with your channel name?
I don't actually remember. So I came up with it probably 4 months ago when I was going through names which would coalesce with my actual real name, which I'm not going to display here. But my name begins with X. I thought X, Mr. X. Then I discovered that's all the actual channel, so I just went, X Chemical, why not?
How did your persona come to be?
I don't really have much of a persona. My narrations are basically just me speaking in front of a microphone. I don't, I don't have a persona per se, but I try to make it a bit more creepier and a bit more dramatic sometimes. But I don't have a persona that much. I don't have a persona really, unfortunately.
Do you have any future plans for your channel?
Yes, I do. Um, I am working on some much bigger narrations, such as hour-long ones, which obviously will take a long time and a lot of effort. And the longest one I've done so far is only about 20 minutes. So some longer ones. I'm planning on actually, if I get a good video camera, actually acting out the past creepypastas as well and stories.
How has narrating changed you and your life?
Well, narrating has changed me with my reading comprehension, and because I like reading a lot, I've kind of looking behind me, I've got like 30 books piled up. And how it's changed my life? Well, I've made quite a good amount of friends through narrating, such as like Raina Lewington, um, Deadly Horror, and quite a lot of others, Dr. Muxmo, and there's lots. It's just made me feel so much better about myself, really.
Why did you start narrating?
Because I was bored of gaming. I did gaming for about maybe a year and a half, and then I just it was just boring because doing like sitting in front of a camera and with a game in front of you and just commentating on how the game is doing gets very boring after a while. While narrating, you can basically choose any story you like and just read it out in your own style, add music, add anything you want, and it's much better than gaming in my opinion.
What creepypasta do you want to narrate but are having trouble doing so?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Um, I am still wanting to narrate this one. The Pen Pal creepypasta by is it called A Thousand Vultures?
I think so.
Uh, um, I did the first part of that a good few months ago, but because the next couple of parts are so long, I just don't have the time to narrate it because I live in a rather busy house at the moment, and I need to do the narrations in like when everyone's out of the house, and that's a rarity at the moment. But I will be trying to do the second part this month, and they are long, so it's going to take me a while, a lot of effort, and I just yes, I've been wanting to do that one, but just haven't been able to do it right now.
What creepypasta has made an impact on your life?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Because I haven't narrated that many creepypastas off the website, but the one I read that made the most impact is I actually don't know. um, I just like reading them because it gives me a bit of a chill before I go to sleep, or just do an actual narration of it, or read it and then do a different narration. It's just fun. None of them has changed my life, really, or changed the way I think.
Which creepypasta will you not narrate?
Any of those character creepypastas like Jeff the Killer, Eyeless Jack, Slender Man, or like, I mean, I might read oh, what's his name? Laughing Jack, because that was actually interesting. Maybe Dr. Mr. Widemouth, but none of them are that interesting. Like, Eyeless Jack just rips out your kidneys. Not really scary. I don't like many of the character ones.
All right, and we are on the last question for you. What is a fun fact about yourself?
Oh, another tough question. Looking around me, I am seeing lots of different items. I've got to say, I'm a very convulsive collector, whether it be masks, hats, small like figurines. If I see it at a stall or shop, I will instantly buy it because I like those things. Like looking in front of me now, I can see like 12 masks. I'm a very convulsive buyer and collector.
Well, that is it for the questions. Is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap this up?
I don't have much to. I don't have anything to say, but thank you for allowing. Thank you for um, thank you for interviewing me. It was wonderful.
No, it's very much my pleasure. To anyone who hasn't already, check the description down below for some links and go subscribe, comment, like, show lots of love and support. And thank you, everyone who joined us today. And that's it for now. So, bye, everyone.